Hi, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. Well, it's almost that time again for Thanksgiving. And you know our state representative, Wendell Gilliard, always sponsors a wonderful time of sharing in the community with the turkey giveaway. And on today, State Representative Wendell Gilliard is here to tell us all about this event. Welcome, Representative Gilliard, to Bounce Around Charleston.
Well, it's always good to be here, Randy. And at the State House, all of us, we respect the work that you're doing with Bounce. You're very informative. We really appreciate that. You're well known throughout the state of South Carolina. And I'm very proud of that. I think we all should be proud of that.
Well, I thank you, sir. And you know why I have you here today, because the people are excited and getting ready to hear about the turkey giveaway. What do you want to tell us?
Well, definitely, first up, I want to thank you once again for having me here in my committee, the Project Cool Breeze volunteers. As you well know, last year, and it was the first time last year that we decided to collaborate with Healthy Blue organizations and Healthy Connections in conjunction with Cumulus and the other networks. We decided to sit down and we agreed to the fact that we would, for the first time, have one of the largest turkeys giveaway in the state of South Carolina in North Charleston, which was at the Charleston County School District Regional Stadium. That's located right there, 3659 West Montague out there. That's part of my district, believe it or not, that I proudly represent. And it was very successful. It was very successful because of programs as such. Because as you well know, there's a lot of people in need now.
Yes.
Due to the inflation and everything else. But nevertheless, we're going to deal with it. We're getting a lot of phone calls. And my good friend, Bakari Sellers, the CNN commentator, he's going to be there. He's agreed to come and put people in the holiday spirit along with our efforts. So we look forward to having Bakari Sellers there this year. That would be another first. We had a great time last year. As you well know, we had voter registration drive. We had hospitals came out, had all types of vendors talking about health care, giving away foods to the homeless population here in the state of South Carolina. We had people who were bussed in, believe it or not, from different areas who are homeless. And they came out, and because we not only give away turkeys, let me get that straight, Randy. The other things that we gave out was food, voter registration information, how to get to certain hospitals for certain health problems, things along that line. So we have a whole, what they would say in Columbia, plethora, a whole lot of vendors coming out this year. We look to have a great time working with Healthy Blue and Healthy Connections. And believe me, I couldn't believe the numbers we had last year out there. The people just came from all over. I met somebody all the way from Horry County, of all places. So, it's definitely growing. We look forward to be even larger this year. And we want to take a moment and thank the people, such as our law enforcement, because we had the transportation control in that area because of the volume of cars that had convened in that area. Everything worked like clockwork, and we were very proud of that. So we want to send a shout out for the Traffic and Transportation Department, for North Charleston City Police and our state troopers that was out there last year. And we look to have another great year. And we're all excited because once again, and I don't want to sound redundant, but it worked. It was so perfect last year. Almost brought tears to my eye. Everybody was running around hugging each other, telling them, hey, we couldn't believe it. Had no problems. We collaborated with the City of Charleston Transportation to bus people, believe it or not, Randy, from public housing to the stadium and back. So we had everything down to the T, is what they say in the South. But it worked perfectly. So we're hoping for another great year. To put everybody in the holiday spirit.
Well, what I'm hearing you saying here, you're just not feeding the people turkeys and food, but you're also giving them information.
Very important information. by virtue of what's going on now, the pandemic, COVID-19 and everything else, flu information. We also look to have MUSC come up there with their R&D and give away, free flu shots if people choose it. But our thing is now, and I'm glad you asked that question, by virtue of COVID-19, we decided to actually keep the traffic moving like we did last year. We don't want no crowds or anything like that, but we are going to keep. Now, there'll be areas where they could get out for a couple of minutes if they need assistance for things like any type of shots or anything like that. We will be provided, ways to do that. Yes.
Okay. Well, it appears to me now, normally you have been doing this by yourself, but now you've got some other people working with you. Who are they?
These are the fantastic people from Cumulus, Healthy Blue, Healthy Connections, and many other organizations around the Tri-County. But these are some of the main sponsors in this area. My good friend, Pastor Brown from Kingdom Vision Church, he's been doing a tremendous job because he's been working with you on a couple of your events in the past through Project Cool Breeze efforts. And of course, our wonderful Project Cool Breeze volunteers. I can't say enough about what the people are doing with Cool Breeze these days. That organization, and because of that organization, we're now collaborating with other entities to make things happen on a mega platform.
Okay. Well, tell me something. What is the date for this wonderful event?
The date will be November the 21st. And it's going to go from 3 to 7 p.m. Okay, and I want to say that one more time. It's November the 21st, from 3 to 7 p.m. We were getting a lot of phone calls. And I want to also thank my friend Teddy Pryor, Charleston County Council Chairman. He's working with us 1,000% in this effort, the faith-based community, your church, many other churches here, Reverend Hope, Reverend Benton, Mount Moriah, all you guys, are so important to this effort because you help us make this thing work.
And where will this event take place at?
It will be held at the Charleston County School District 4 Regional Stadium is what they call it. It's a fantastic piece of property out there. It's, looks like a brand new, spanking new stadium out there that's right off of Montague. It's located at 3659 West Montague Avenue in North Charleston. It's a beautiful stadium out there. So everybody was coming out there and they were like awestruck because a lot of people didn't even know the stadium as such was back there. They're walking up to us saying, my God, when did they build this? We didn't know, but it's one beautiful piece of property back there.
Okay, so then do me a favor, give us date, time, and place again, and what you expect.
It will be held on Monday, November 21st, from 3 to 7 p.m. at Charleston County School District 4 Regional Stadium, located it's on West Montague in North Charleston. So we want everybody to come out, let us help you, put you in the holiday spirit, because that's what this effort is all about, helping our veterans, helping our seniors, helping our homeless population. To us, that's putting people in the holiday spirit.
And what year is this for you?
Well, it's 27 years now for the Turkey Day giveaway, okay? But now this will be our second year in collaborating with Healthy Blue, with Healthy Connections, and Cumulus out there. And I know they've been into this thing about 10 plus years. So we decided to put all our resources and energy together. You know that old saying, Randy? Strength in numbers.
Yes, sir.
So we put our heads together and started networking for one great cause.
State Representative Wendell Gilliard, Bouncer around Charleston, says thank you for being on here again, getting us in the holiday spirit with this annual turkey giveaway and giving people a lot of information. November 21st at that stadium off West Montague. You want the people to be there. You've heard it here on Bouncer around Charleston. We'll be right back after this break.